My friend is trashing my boyfriend behind my back because he wanted me for himself, so I trashed our friendship instead. I started dating my boyfriend a little over a month ago. I've known him for over a year. He's my friend Angela's older brother. I first met him last year at a party Angela was having. I had met Angela in high school, but her brother was serving in the Navy when I first met her. Well, I can admit I was immediately interested in him the day we met. I could go into details as to why, but let's just say I thought from that first meeting that he was pretty great. We ran into each other from time to time over the last year, and finally we both admitted that we were attracted to each other. We've been dating ever since. Recently, I changed my profile pic on my social media to one of the two of us. A male friend of mine recently asked me if I was dating Angela's loser brother. I got angry with him and let him know I didn't appreciate his comment. My boyfriend is not a loser. In fact, he has a good paying job and owns his own house. Now I hear from a mutual friend that this guy was trashing my boyfriend to her. I talked to a mutual friend of ours named Teddy, and he confirmed that this guy Eric has always had a thing for me. I never knew. He never said anything. And even if he had, I was never into him in that way. Teddy said Eric was really jealous that I'd started dating my boyfriend. I finally worked up the nerve to call Eric and tell him I knew what he was saying about my boyfriend, and that I didn't appreciate it. He went on a pretty unhinged rant about how unfair it is that a guy like him can get a girl, and he can't. To be honest, it was kind of sad. Not sad in a way that I felt sorry for him, sad as in pathetic. He built this whole non-existent thing between us up in his head, and now he's angry that it's not real. I just politely asked him to please stop talking about my boyfriend since he really doesn't know him at all. Again, he kind of went into this self-pitying rant that was really off-putting, and I told him we were friends, and that's all we'd ever be. He told me there is no such thing as a guy who wants to just be friends with a girl, so I asked if he had only been friends with me because he thought I might fuck him someday. He pretty much said that was the only reason. At that point, I ended the conversation and hung up. I'm really disappointed because I've known this guy since I was 16, and he'd always been a part of my friend group. I had to wait until after work to talk to my boyfriend about this situation. He was returning from a camping trip today and was driving all morning to get home. After work, I went over to his place to see him. He seemed pretty tired from his long drive, and to be honest, I was just happy to see him since I hadn't seen him since Saturday. So for a while, we just talked about his trip and my week at work and made out of it. Finally, I told him about this situation with this guy Eric. I told him about what he had been saying and our phone conversation. My boyfriend's only response was, "Who?" He had no idea who Eric even is. He knows he's a friend of mine and his sister, but that's about it. He said much of the same stuff that commenters on here did, that this guy is jealous and it's strange that he seems obsessed with me. He's not going to do something dumb like beat him up for talking shit, but he did say if Eric started talking shit about me, there might be a problem. I also spoke to my best friend, who is my boyfriend's sister, and she's pretty much done with Eric too, because of what he was saying about her brother. As far as the rest of our friends, I'm not going to encourage them to stop being his friend. That's their call, and not mine. From now on, I certainly am not going to go to get-togethers where he is. I have blocked him on all my social media and blocked his phone number too. I'm sick of guys who pretend to be your friend because they think it'll lead to sex. Now another friend, Teddy, is telling me it's my fault because I should have given Eric a chance. He said Eric put his time in with me, and I should have at least gone on one date. I told him I never wanted to date Eric in the first place. He said again that I should have at least given him a chance. This pissed me off all over again, and I angrily told him women are not amusement park rides where you get a chance to ride as long as you wait long enough. So after getting my heart broken last year, I finally started dating a guy who makes me happy, and two friends have decided that I did something awful. I told Teddy that they both need to grow the fuck up. If all you want to do is bang a chick, make it clear up front. Don't pretend you're their buddy. At least it'll prevent them from wasting their time with a fake friend, and you won't have to waste your time on a woman who's not into you that way.